My name is Daniel Reid. I'm a rising senior at Dillon University. I run track and field. I'm a public health major with a concentration in health systems management from Alexandria, Louisiana. My overall experience at Dillon University as a public health student has been, I can't say a hard experience. It's been an experience that taught me a better way to take upon life situations in general, because by studying public health, you learn a lot about the human body, you learn a lot about people in general, and also your professors, they train you to a point where you have to go about the world in a certain way. Being an athlete in general is hard. Being a student athlete, let me change that. A student athlete in general is very hard because you have to manage going to practice, being on time for practice, working your hardest at practice, and also coming to school, coming to class every day and working your hardest at schoolwork. And all of that, it creates, you have to be strong. If you're not strong doing this, you're gonna fail. That's why you see some athletes, they were great athletes in high school. They was like top country or top in their country or top in their state or top in their region. But when they get to college, they don't learn how to manage things. And with that, you have to have time management. If you don't have time management, it's gonna kill you. My freshman year, I came to New Orleans. I'm from Alexandria. It's like 3 hours away from New Orleans. And I came to New Orleans. I'm a small town boy, and I came and I partied. I partied a lot, and it took a negative effect on my grades, and it caused me to have a very low GPA at the end of my freshman year. And I got down and depressed about certain things, but I had to realize, like, why did I come to college? I came to run track. I came to be a better person. I came not to be a statistic like the men and the young boys in my neighborhood that I seen growing up, and I still see to this day. That's why when I go home, I try to help them in the most way I can for them to go on the path I did and go to college and be a young black male that can be influential to other young black males. The thing that motivated me is me thinking to myself that life isn't easy. It never gets easy. It's always gonna be something you're gonna have to deal with every day as an adult. So me having those hardship, I feel like it shaped me to take the answer no, because it's everybody's not gonna tell you no, but people are gonna tell you no all the time, and you have to learn how to cope with that and keep moving forward, because if you don't learn how to cope with that, you can fall into depression and you can become sick. You can become sick to yourself, and that's not good. My final words for you guys is learn yourself. Figure out who you are as a person. If you figure out who you are as a person, you can do anything in this world. Also, I'm not sure of anybody's religious preferences, but depend on your higher up. If you depend on your higher up, he or she, they can create magnificent things in the world for you. They can open doors that you've seen that would never be able to open. So just depend on yourself, depend on your higher up, and always have faith in yourself. I came upon the process. At this time, my GPA wasn't the best. It wasn't a 3.5 or a 3.7 or a 3.8. It was a B average, and surprisingly, a B average really don't get you a lot these days. So I was feeling like down on myself because I applied to countless amounts of internships and I never got a reply back, or if I did get a reply back, it was saying, thank you for filling out the paperwork for the internship. I'm sorry, but I can't offer you this position at a time. And it took a toll on me. So one day during the summer, after my workout, I went to my advisor and I asked her, I was like, I don't know if you can help me. I hope you can, but if you can, I understand. And I told her, I was like, I need an internship because I'm coming upon my senior year and I haven't had really a great experience with internships. And she was like, I'm gonna give you somebody's name and email her today and tell me what she says. So as soon as she gave me the name and email on a notepad, I took it back and I emailed her. The next day I got an email back. I was very surprised. I'm thinking maybe it was the wrong email, like it was a spam, like he sent it to the wrong email, but it was her, and she replied to me saying, I hear your concerns. I'm reading your concerns, and I want to interview you. And she was like, can you come the next day? At that time, I was working at the Nike factory on Carrollton Avenue in New Orleans, Louisiana. And Daughters of Charity is actually down the street from the Nike factory on Carrollton Avenue in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I was like, I have work, and I don't want to come because I always come in professional attire. That's for an internship, a job interview, or anything, because I want to look my best possible. And she was like, don't worry about dressing up because I know you're coming from work. And it had a Burger King right across the street from my job. And she said, Daniel, meet me at the Burger King after work. I'm going to interview you there. And it wasn't the best looking Burger King. And I went there nervous, even though I'm in a food restaurant. I'm in a food restaurant. And we had an interview in this food restaurant while I was eating fries. I was eating fries. And she just was talking to me like, who am I really? Why do I want to do this? What do you know about this company? Things like that. And she looked at me in my eyes, and she had somebody beside her at the time. I'm not sure of his name right now. His name is Thaddeus. Thaddeus was like, Thaddeus and her, they both agreed on, I remind them of the current CEO, Mr. Michael Griffin, because of the passion I had in my eyes. The passion was so in depth that they wanted me to start as soon as possible. So after the interview at Burger King, she went back to Daughters of Charity. We was in contact with each other through email, through phone calls, through text messages, things like that. And soon after, I started my internship.